Hello, Tank Talk Null. DMC intercom mode. Mobile phone 1 connected.
Well, I'm back into it. It's only been 5 months. I'm just going to cruise into Gembrook, fuel up, and then I'll head east. But there's a group of boys off Facebook that are going for a ride today, and I might drop in and say good day to them, and I might even tag along, but I don't want to hold them up because after 5 months I must admit I'm a little bit apprehensive, but only one way to get back on the horse, and that's to do it. And in the last 5 months I've done a few changes to the bike. I was never really happy with the Pirelli MT21 on the front. I always felt it was a little bit skatey. Everyone told me how good they are, and I actually had one on the WR250 400 and I wasn't overly impressed with it on there either, to be honest with you. So watching a bit of YouTube, as you do, is a great source of information. Oh, skids and stuff in WA. He knows his gear, and he recommended the Motos Desert HT, and I put it on while I was off, if that's a thing. And I've only taken it for a little bit of a run, but the front end definitely seems a lot more planted now. So we'll see today how that does go. The other thing I've changed, and not that it was the cause of me breaking my leg, is my boots. I've upgraded from the Alpine Star Toucans, which I loved. They're a fantastic boot, but I've upgraded to the Alpine Star Tech 7s. Now, I'd read up a little bit that obviously they're a stiffer, tougher boot, but you definitely, well, I definitely have had to lift my gear lever up one location on the spline. I'm yet to try them on the Tenere, but I'm just going to get back into it, ease back into riding on the little bike. So we'll get into Gembrook, fuel up, and catch up with these boys. Okie dokie, let's do it. Nice Beamer.
Just going to live back down the Ada River Road in that area. Can be a little bit wetter. I just put a ride in and tell the missus I'm going riding and put it on Facebook and see who else wants to go for a ride.
Oh, certainly a good turnout, which is great. Righto. And we're off. Woohoo! Well, it feels good to be back on the dirt, and it's not too bad being sweet today because there's no dust.
I know where we're going, so I'll catch up. Something's going wrong.
You sure?
You keep going, I'll catch up.
Alright. Well, we've lost 2 riders. Hopefully it's only temporary. Of course you can't stop the old WR250s. But what a great way to spend a Sunday. You know, at all the downsides of social media and whatever, there is some positives. And for Reese to organise this through Facebook and get a great bunch of blokes turn up on a day like today, it's hard to not enjoy it. Hold on. What's up? Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Someone's dropped something. I was wondering what he was saying. Oh, it's a tough job, this sweep. Yeah, someone's dropped their pack, I think. Or it's a pack on the track. You all right to carry it? Just hold on, I'll see if I can hook it in a bit. But hold on, that clip's not all the way in. Now it is. Righto. Righto, you go, I'll stay behind. Oh, I've got some catching up to do now. So much for taking it easy. Obviously under the power lines now. I can't see much dust ahead. Open it up a bit here, I think. The little 250 singing. Now the DRZ, I'll have to have a talk to him when we pull up and see how he's going, seeing how the bike's handling. Reliable bike. I've had one, great bike, but overall package, I'd give it to this little thing, the WR250. Even though it's got less power, the handling's better, suspension's better, it's smoother through the engine. He's having a bit of fun, that's the most important thing. It's like anything, doesn't matter what bike you buy, you tend to have to spend more money, fine tune them, whether it's just a few adjustments or a few add-ons. I don't know what's happening, whether we end up going a different way, but we're first. Well, here's the story. We're at Nearham South, and we don't know where the boys are. So it's all part of the adventure, but we've waited here for 10-15 minutes, so most likely they're going to be ahead of us. So we'll go the direction that we think we need to go and possibly end up just down at the Trestle Bridge just out of Newgie. Anyway, that's the plan at this stage. So our group's down to 5 and away we go. This sweep's a tough job. I'm loving it, absolutely loving it. So now we've got to go and find the rest of the group. Could be easier said than done. Well, this is where the little 250, she gets there, but a bit of a headwind, an uphill, yeah, it starts to take it off it a bit. Yeah, well, they're certainly not the boys. Buggered if I know where they are. Well, the plot thickens. I'm not sure where they are. This is the last place I can get fuel.
Alright, let's go. Let's go!
Right, well hopefully the cornerman system will work a little bit better now that I've got my green jacket on. Righto. And as you can see, conditions are absolutely fantastic. Oh, look at that cornerman system. How simple when it works. Look out, we're green laning. I think that's what the terminology is over in the UK. Look at it. Good man, getting some footage. And that's the way to do it. Take your time, enjoy the ride, take a few photos. It's pretty spectacular sort of country. And a little bit sloppy, a little bit slippy. Yep, that might make it a little bit more difficult. Here we go. Historic Trestle Bridge, turn left 200 metres. I take it that's everyone. Well, we made it, and we got more riders now. Well, we got all the riders. There's a stop at the Trestle Bridge, regroup, head towards Powelltown now, and then we're going to head right. I think we're going to be going up the Ada River Road, and away we go. I don't like my chances of trying to keep up with the 1250 GS. What a brilliant machine they are. We'll show them a bit of wheel. That's about as best I'm going to be able to do. Look at him, he's just sitting back cruising. Righto, this is more like it. Back on the dirt. Everyone will be happy now. Alright, let's do it. Okay, got a first obstacle. Oh, I think someone might be down. Nothing like the tranquility of the bush, and even better when you've got the sound of 4-strokes powering through it. You gotta love it. Listen to the note of the old WR250. How sweet's that? Have a look at the big Beamer. It's in its element here. Just humming.
You going, Gents?
Yeah, good. You don't realise how much you miss this sort of stuff until it's taken off you.
Exactly. Not what happened there, he just slid out, did he?
All part of the adventure. So talk us through it.
I should have put the new rear tyre on, as I was told.
Happens to us all, mate.
Say again?
Happens to us all.
Yeah, that's right.
You're right. This is the thing, being at the back. I don't want to sit right up people's asses. Not that I'm capable of doing that anyway. But you just want them to enjoy the day. As long as when they come off, no one's hurt. That's the most important thing. Look out, here's a motley crew. Now it's a bit dustier, but not bad. Bit of wind going through, so sort of moving it on pretty quick. Look out. Typical of GoPro, battery failed me. So we're back on Black Snake Road. Actually, I don't have to be a sweep anymore. Well, look at it, I'm the last to go. Well, it's been a good ride. We're heading back to Gembrook now. Possibly have a feed. Just got to watch full drives in this location. Hard to beat the horsepower of the bigger bikes. I have to time my runs to this. Boys are going well. Whoa, that's what the f you're doing. Just shows you why you got to keep to the left.